All right. Good morning, traders. All right. So I'm going to get an early start at this. The wife and I have to leave. We're driving from Utah to Idaho, spending the weekend doing our part with the American Cancer Society and attending one of the relay events and helping out with there. But when we come back, I'll be back on Sunday. And this Sunday afternoon or evening, at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, we're going to be having our stacker auction for C3. And C3 is an event that through our shared and our collective love for comic books, where we raise funds for the American Cancer Society. Chris from Cardboard Crates is going to be joining me. And we're going to be auctioning off some books, talking about the charities and where the money's going, that type of stuff. So I thought I'd real quick remind everybody what's going to be available. Unfortunately, the reason we postponed it is we were waiting on some books to come in from Europe, Turkey, and they weren't able to make it. So we're going to have to plan a separate event going into the next C3 season with those books. And my intention is doing this a couple times a year, and I'll just keep adding to the stack as I find books and set them aside so we can have like a couple really good size auctions. So make sure that you have funds available, that you're ready to go this weekend. I'll be starting at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 4 o'clock, or that's 8 o'clock Eastern, and 5 o'clock on the West Coast. So real quick, and just kind of go through these books real quick. I've got Jenny Hicks Special. This is the 1 in 25 from DC. Current value on that's right around the $40 to $50 range. Another book that's been popping off quite a bit lately. First appearance of one of the Superwomen, Superman 10 Cent. Of course, we all know the John Tyler Christopher Tales of Norman Osborn. This is the Comic-Con edition, so that one's been pretty hot. I've got some of these Enter the House of Slaughter Free Comic Day books. Those were donated to me by the Black Cat. We've got Red Room, Free Comic Book Day again. And the Stray Dogs, of course, that was an extremely popular book on Free Comic Book Day. Greg from a Black Cat donated all that. We've got some Star Wars books. I think I'm going to do a little High Republic stacker. I've got some other High Republic books that are really cool that I dug up yesterday. Couple from the MCU that are kind of movers, shakers right now. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. This is issue number 1 and 3, I believe. Yes, 1 and 3. Those two have been doing some climbing lately. Some Power Rangers, some X3, another hot spec in the MCU, Ant-Man. Of course, first Yellow Jacket here, and he's going to be showing up in the next movie. I got a few of these, so that's a pretty hot book, $30, $40. We've got some original artwork on covers by Bobby Delgado. We all love him. He's saying that that's a self-portrait. I think that was my high school photo. But that demon in that is just crazy, isn't it? The man's an asset to our community, and he's done some beautiful stuff for us. So some original Bobby Delgado artwork. I got some other original art. Of course, X of Swords. This is the Comic Tom 101 exclusive variant for that. And we've got Spider-Man. This is the Web of Spider-Man number 1. That's been a pretty hot book. $10, $20 on that one. Set those down. So this next batch I'm going to run through real quick are the Books falling over here. Short box. All right. So these are some very cool books that were donated by my local shops. Of course, vinyl has been a hit, real popular. This is the Nerd Store Hive Comics exclusive, autographed. You can get this off the CBCS and get it verified. I got a couple of those. From Black Cat Comics, vinyl number 1. This is the artist exclusive variant. So all you vinyl fans, you can get in on that. All right. And Hive Comics, they've just been fantastic to us through this whole thing. And this whole stack that I'm about to show is all Hive Comics. Of course, Midnight Western Theater. If you're not on this book, you're really missing out. Some fantastic stuff there. Ordinary Gods. We've got 3 of the variant covers. And again, all those came from Hive Comics. We've got a set of the Peach Momoko Spider-Man #1 facsimile. That's the Peach Momoko homage. That version is beautiful. Berserker, issue #1. So out of the just slew of #1s for Berserker, this was the book to have. That's the one. Just beautiful job with the artwork on that one. We've got Basilisk #1. Silver City, issue #1. Oh, good morning, Fable. Good to see you here. And good morning, Chad. Scumbag, issue #1. Of course, this is the only Virgin variant of that A cover. Or maybe it was the B. No, this was the A cover. And this is the Virgin, limited to a print run of, I want to say 250 on that one. Jonathan, he is one of the owners of Hive Comics. He's kind of my guru on indie books. He's always got the best information, and every time he says to buy, I buy, and it hits every single time. He said this is the book to have. Not necessarily this cover, but Scumbag #1. Of course, limited print run, great artwork. So yeah, that's probably the one to have. We've got the Hive Comics exclusive Ice Cream Man. We've got the black and white and the full color version. That's pretty cool stuff right there. Remember, all these are going to be available for auction. We've got Spider Shadow. This is the Alan Qua. And limited to 1,000 on that one. I believe this is a Hive Nerd Store combo exclusive. Trade dress is really nice. Got the Virgin variant. Very cool book there. Ha Ha, issue #6. That's the black and white. We've got some Maria Key by the Horns. So Maria Key. Maria Key's artwork is just fantabulous. Dark Blood, issue #1. I think that's one of the best covers to come out in a long, long time. They killed it with that one. Legion of Comics, good morning. How are you doing today? Saying hi to the community. We've got Something's Killing the Children, issue 16. Of course, that's a swipe from Da Vinci's work. This one is not signed, another vinyl, #1, Virgin. I really love that cover. We've got another of the artist exclusives. All right, time to pack all that in. Now, make sure that you're with us Sunday. We're going to start promptly at 6 o'clock p.m. And it's probably only going to run. We're just going to run until the auctions are done. So there's going to be plenty of cool books to have. This one, Savage cover, silver coin #1. I really like this. I know I got this one out to Fable. Another Maria Key. This is issue 2 or 3 of Cult of Dracula. Cherry Blackbird by Maria Key. Those Maria Key Cult of Dracula versions, I've got quite a few of those. So I think I'm going to be able to do those as a single auction for like the entire set, which is super cool. Shit Show #1. Very cool on that one. Some Yak. We've got Nocturna #1. I mean, it just keeps going and going. We've got Warcorns. Love this one. Warcorns, that, of course, is a swipe of the movie poster for Fury. That one's killer. Some more Yak. Proctor Valley Road. Super hot book. This one, like if ever there was a show that like this has got Netflix written all over it, I think we're going to see an option there. Very important, like not just the book, but the visual. James killed it with this cover. Yeah, Black Cotton issue #1. Some more Yak. From Brett Hess Art, I Breed the Body issue #1. Like that is just a killer, just a beautiful book. Black Cotton #1 again. They did 2 exclusives on this one. This is the second one. And here is that Maria Key Cult of Dracula #1. The color splash, black and white in the full color version. And the OA for this, I was able to press the OA for this for James, and like it is just spectacular. It's a beautiful piece of work. So that's all the books. I actually have another short box over here with stuff set aside in it, but that's what the regular books that Hive donated. And of course, Hive also does these. Oh, there it is. So Hive also does these super cool metal variants where the artwork is printed on a sheet of metal on the front cover of the book. And you can just see how that shines. And these are pretty much guaranteed 9.8 every time because, you know, they're metal. So vinyl issue #1. Cold Dead Hands issue #1. And these are all Hive Comics exclusives from our buddies over at Hive. That's hive-comics.com. We've got Shit Show #1. And so this is a set that we're all going to be, like, it's spectacular. The Maria Key metal cover. So that's, what issue is that? Cult of Dracula 3. Cult of Dracula 2, and of course that Cult of Dracula #1. These retail at about $100 a piece, and they donated those. Also, they donated some slabs for us. Everybody in our community very aware of Brett Hess Art. Love that book. 9.8. That's going to be available this weekend. And the one that everybody was really excited for, we've got Del Auto Italian Star Wars #1. So Del Auto is under contract with DC Comics in the United States, so he's not allowed to do art for Marvel comic books. In Europe, he is. So this was put out. There is a Spanish version from Mexico, I believe. This is the Italian version, so it's a lot more scarce, harder to find. This one is a 9.8 CBCS. Beautiful book, and that is going to be available as well. So remember, we got Bobby Delgado over on Instagram, just showing off the books that Bobby had done that are going to be available. So we're going to be doing this promptly at 6 p.m. Mountain Time this Sunday. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you've hidden enough money from the wife that you can afford some books, and we're going to see how much money we can raise for the American Cancer Society. I'm going to have some special guests, and we're going to talk a little bit about comic books. If there's something that you would like to discuss or would like to be part of the event, shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to get you involved. So just wanted to show off what we got. And I'm headed out in about an hour here. We're going to be driving up for a few hours. And so my afternoon show, my open mic show today I'm not going to be able to do that. But I'm going to hit a couple comic shops and see if there's anything else we can drum up for this auction. So till next time, traders.